And a very pleasant good day to you. It is Friday, May the 29th, day 74. Stay safe at home day. Ron Crider here at the Victoria at Indian River Shores here in Vero Beach. A number of you have asked, well, how come you always are looking down? Well, that's where the script is. It's down here, for heaven's sakes. And I don't have a teleprompter. No, I don't have a teleprompter. It's kind of a little studio. So look at this. V8 juice, got my trusty V8 juice. Remember I said, don't drink out of the can. Remember in the old days we used to go chug, 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 chug and drink our beer like that? Don't drink out of the can, because one day they tell us that the virus will stick to these cans, to metal and wood and plastic and so forth. And then they say it won't. And now they say it will again. So best news is pour it into your glass. Pour it into the glass. This is my trusty V8 juice every morning. A double shot of V8 juice today, Friday. So I think that's probably a good idea. That's only my suggestion, okay? So like all those likes, love all those likes, push, push, push. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Numbers are dropping off, not swiftly, but they're down into the 50s, the high 50s and 60s. And if I start getting consistently numbers less than 50, I probably won't be doing this a whole lot longer, because it just doesn't make sense to do it for a few people. There's so many other sources now to get the information that I'm putting out. I like to think that I'm doing it better than most people are, but nonetheless, I at least probably continue it till I do at least 80. I've done 74 so far. And by the way, somebody said, well, you haven't mentioned the party. Well, the party has not been canceled. We just can't tell you when the party will be until we get through phase 2, and maybe there will be a phase 3, and we have to line it up and try to get the governor to be here as well, so it's going to have to work into his schedule. Yes, there will be a party. And for you folks who watch this video, there will be a party. You're invited. It won't cost you anything to get into it. Great cocktails and hors d'oeuvres and nice wine. It will be an indoor-outdoor venue. It will have music, live music, and so forth. So if you are watching this, you will be on my list. I'll just have to get your email address or some way to contact you to send you the invitation. So remember, push the like button. Really like the likes. Shout out today to Paige Curtis. Paige Curtis is the Vero Beach pinup girl. My goodness gracious. I mean, there are more pictures of Paige Curtis at Vero Beach than anybody else I know. And what an attractive young lady she is. I met her a couple of times a number of years ago, and she watches this video every once in a while. Thank you so much, Paige. We appreciate you watching. It's my honor that you're watching my video. Wow, I'm impressed. Felitizis, Marco, Georgette. Georgette says he likes my new charts. He's the only one who said he liked my new charts. I hope you like my new charts. If you don't, tell me so. If you like them, tell me. The idea is to try to get through this pretty quickly, and I thought that was an easier way to do it. Cathy, Les Haber down in Fort Lauderdale, friend of mine from Colorado. Known him for many, many years. Really nice guy. Appreciate you very much watching my videos. The weather today for Vero Beach, very quickly. Partial cloudiness early with scattered showers and thunderstorms during the afternoon. High 86 degrees today. Winds southeast 10 to 15 miles per hour. The chance of rain today is about 40%, and we'll have about 0.05 inches of rain. Tonight, chance of rain about 40%. 0.03 inches of rain is expected for this evening. Scattered thunderstorms early, then partly cloudy after midnight. Low 73 degrees tonight. Winds southeast at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Chance of rain tonight, as I said, 40%. For our Catholic friends, St. Helens Catholic Church here in Vero Beach. Masses will resume to their normal weekend schedule May the 30th. They will have both daily masses starting Monday, June the 1st. Some other Catholic churches on the Treasure Coast started daily masses on Monday. Please check with your local parish. I spoke with Ed Dakarak down in Stewart, and he's been attending Mass since Monday. Also, a reminder, in many of the parishes, many of the churches, you're going to have to wear a mask when you come in, and there is, of course, distance spacing within the church, and that's all outlined for you. Catholic churches on the Treasure Coast. COVID-19 testing in the United States has run into a number of snags, from lack of nasal swabs to not enough chemicals needed to run the tests. Now there's a new bottleneck emerging. A shortage of machines that processes COVID-19 tests and gives results pretty quickly. Experts warn that the lack of machines will hold back U.S. testing and mapping to determine how to best understand where the COVID is spreading and how to stop the outbreaks. another new wrinkle in this COVID-19 epidemic. I keep saying to you every day, there is no solution to this at the moment. We don't have any cures. Nothing has changed since we started. So don't get too excited about it yet, because we're still living with it, and we will be living with it for a while. The Wall Street Journal reports a growing pool of global death statistics indicates that few countries are actually capturing fatalities from the COVID-19 virus. And in some cases, the shortfall is significant. And the highly transmissible disease has surged in recent weeks, even in countries that initially succeeded in suppressing it. Left alone, experts say it will simply keep burning through the world's population. This virus is here to stay, says Sarah Colby at the University of Chicago. The question is, how do we live with it safely? Very good question. Keep telling you, it's not over yet. Okay, here in Vero Beach, the North Barrier Island beaches are set to get another dose of trucked-in sand this fall as soon as turtle season is over to replenish the shoreline lost when Hurricane Dorian skirted the coast in 2019. The county commission on May 12th approved a work order for $41,000 for engineering services needed to begin the project for the area called Sector 3, which extends from Seaview Subdivision South to Turtle Trail Beach Park. And here come the numbers. I hope you like these new numbers today. Like my yellow shirt I got on here, my banana shirt. People say, Crider, you got your banana shirt on again. Well, it's because I'm appealing, right? The banana shirt. Get it? Hey, numbers are next. Okay, folks, here are the numbers for today, for Friday. Before I start the numbers, I want to remind you, starting today, shoppers in Florida emerging from COVID-19 stay-at-home orders can avoid paying sales taxes while putting together disaster preparation stockpiles for the 2020 hurricane season. Forgot to put that in the previous part of the video. So here are the numbers for today. Total testings in the state of Florida, 984,160. New positives, 1,212. New hospitalizations, 187. And new deaths, 49. This is for the entire state of Florida, everything. And then we're going to take a look at Indian River County, Dade County, Broward County, Palm Beach County, Martin, St. Lucie, Brevard, and Orange. Here we are in Indian River County. This is Vero Beach, 54 testings. New testings for Vero Beach, 134. New positives, only 2 here in Vero Beach. New hospitalizations, none. New deaths, none for Indian River County in the past 24 hours. In Dade County, 175,133. New testings in the past 24 hours, 4,669. And new positives in Dade County, 445. That's a lot, 445. And new hospitalizations in Dade County were 41. New deaths in Dade County were a total of 16. A lot of deaths down there. Okay, now we'll go up to Broward County, 103,324 total testings. They tested an additional 3,546 in the past 24 hours. The new positives were 105. The new hospitalizations, 15 in Broward County, that's Fort Lauderdale, and new deaths in Fort Lauderdale, that would be 1. In Palm Beach County, 71,882 were the new testings in the past 24 hours, and during that period of time, they added 2,847. New positives, 224 in Palm Beach County. New hospitalizations in Palm Beach County, 34. New deaths in Palm Beach County, a total of 8. Now up to Martin County, which is Stewart. They tested 7,912. They added 429 in the past 24 hours. The new positives in Martin County were 44. The new hospitalizations, 1, and there were no new deaths reported in Martin County in the past 24 hours. In St. Lucie County, 10,785. They tested 660 new in the past 24 hours. New positives in the past 24 hours in St. Lucie County were 25. New hospitalizations, 1, and no new deaths reported in St. Lucie County. Now we'll jump up to Brevard County, that's Melbourne. 22,252 for the total testings done. 670 added in the past 24 hours. New positives in Brevard, 89. New hospitalizations, 1, and no new deaths in Brevard. And then we'll go and take a look at Orange County. That's Orlando. In Orange County, total testing, 69,529. New tests, 1,862. and they added 1862 in the past 24 hours. New positives were 43 in Orange County. New hospitalizations were 4, and 1 new death in Orange County. Now, all the new positives, not including the state of Florida, for all the counties except Florida, 977 for Indian River, Dade, Broward, Palm Beach, Martin, St. Lucie, Brevard, and Orange County. Same thing, 97 new hospitalizations in those counties and 26 new deaths. The most number of deaths, of course, were 16 in Dade County, and then there were 8 in Palm Beach County. So those are the numbers for Friday. Well, here are my thoughts for today. I guess you're beginning to understand the drill here, how I do this. I record these various segments at different times. As you can see right now, if you look up here, you'll see it's, I think I always have trouble figuring out where it is. Anyway, you'll see up there on the other side of my head here, you'll see it's 8:32 when I'm putting this one together. And then when I do the actual numbers, I usually do those around 12 o'clock because I get them at 11. A number of you have asked about, well, how come it takes you so long to put them together? Well, I first have to figure them out and compute them so I can give you the numbers easily and quickly. And that usually takes me about 30 or 40 minutes to do that. Then I have to edit it and put everything together. So it's a little bit behind the scenes. When I get around to doing the very last one of these programs, I'll show you exactly how it's all done. I'll let you behind the scenes to see all the magic tricks. It's Friday. It's time to be a hero and rescue some of that wine that's trapped in the bottle. I mean, check it out here. How about a little Great Margaux? Been sort of hanging on this for a while. We got to get this, be a hero, get this wine out of this bottle. It's trapped in there. It's been trapped in there since, what's that say, 2015. Oh my goodness gracious, this is a 5-year-old bottle of wine. Okay. By working faithfully 8 hours a day, you may eventually get to be the boss. And when you get to be the boss, you can then work 12 hours a day. Who said that? Well, I said it. And of course, it really came from Robert Frost. Life is 10% what happens to you and 90% how you respond to it. Lou Holtz. You remember Lou Holtz? He was a coach of a bunch of football teams. I started at William and Mary, I believe, and then I think he was at Notre Dame. I think he coached the Jets. I think he was at North Carolina. He had a lot of different coaching positions. Life is 10% what happens to you and 90% how you respond to it. Pretty important. Become a great businessman, but don't forget to be a great son, a great husband, and a great dad. No point in bettering yourself if you lose yourself in the process. Think about that. The road to success is dotted with many tempting parking spaces. Yeah, plenty of places you kind of pull in and say, I think I'll take a little rest here and not keep on going. Got to keep on going all the time. The road to success is dotted with many tempting parking spaces. Said by Will Rogers. As I say every day, you know what I'm going to say. Don't be a part of the problem. Be a part of the solution. Don't be a part of the problem. Be a part of the solution. Make it happen. Have a really great Friday. I'll see you here tomorrow.